Hey, Jeff Dorian from the Soap Guy here. Don't forget to enter the big contest where you win $10,000 worth of bath and body products. You have to go to thesoapguy.com and register. It doesn't cost anything to register. Anybody can get in the contest. We want you guys to get in, get your name in the hat. So go over there, thesoapguy.com, and the information is just to the right of the pictures on the front page. There's a link that explains how to do everything and get in the contest. Okay, so today's video is about two more secrets on how to sell soap. Get a lot of questions on how to sell soap all of the time. So one of the things that you have to know in order to be able to sell soap is you need a little bit of technical knowledge. So when I first started making soap, I had no technical knowledge whatsoever. One of the things that they didn't have available, I got all of mine from reading books, is that they have lots of very cool how to make soap videos all over the internet. The basic process for making cold processed soap is the same for everybody. So if you just go to Google and you type in how to make soap or how to make cold processed soap, and you get one of those videos and you go through it, and go through it several times, all right, so you really absorb that information. So when a customer comes to your table and you're standing there, you have information about how soap is made. You can answer all of their questions, and once you have this product knowledge, it really helps you get a real good feel for selling soap and all of the attributes that soap has that make it good for the customer. And when you convey that information to the customer is more likely to buy some soap from you. All right. So initially, I had said to everybody that one of the ways to get people to, on my first three secrets, one of the ways to get people to sell soap is to make sure that your product's a little bit different from somebody else's, and also to be able to talk about your product. In expanding on talking about your product, one of the really cool things to have is to have a story. How do you get stories about soap? You have your own personal stories, which don't have as much credibility as social proof. Somebody who's actually given you a story about soap. You get these stories by talking to your customers. If you have a customer, for instance, that comes up to you and says, hey, I gave this soap to my son and it cleared up his acne. This was unbelievable. What you're doing is when you convey that information to a customer, you're telling them something that happened to a third party. And if you're honest and sincere and the story is true, okay, your customer will know this, right? So you're not making any medical claims. So I always warn people, don't make medical claims. We're not doctors here, right? So we can't say this does X, Y, and Z, but you can say this. You can say, hey, I gave this bar of soap to a customer, and they came back and told me that it was the first time ever that their daughter, their mother, somebody in their family had some eczema, and it started to clear it up, and they were showing real good results from the soap, all right? So this way you're conveying a story. You have a story. And any time that you can involve any type of story about the soap, you're going to engage a customer and you're going to get them to not only to try the soap, but then if they have the same result, you're going to get more stories. The more stories that you have that can apply to different situations, the more information you have, the more sales you're going to make. All right, so that's the two ways. They're your two new secrets for selling soap that don't involve any medical claims, don't involve any BS, don't involve any hype or anything like that. This is just good, solid information to help you guys sell soap. Thanks a lot. I hope it helps you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.